Friday marks 2 years since the fire at Grenfell Tower in London, which claimed the lives of 72 people. Since the tragedy, 400 people who either lived in the tower, lost loved ones or were firefighters who helped tackle the blaze have visited Cornwall for respite holidays organised by the charity Cornwall Hugs Grenfell. Now the charity is encouraging people to wear green on the second anniversary as an act of solidarity and remembrance. My reporter Kathy Wardle is in Newlyn tonight, where the lifeboat crews are getting behind the scheme there. Kathy, first of all, just explain what going green for Grenfell involves.
Well, the colour green was quickly adopted by the community in London after the Grenfell fire. Local school children wore green scarves and held green hearts, and the tower itself was lit up green for the first anniversary. And going green for Grenfell can be just that, dressing up in something green. But schools and organisations will also be fundraising to help the families still affected by the fire 2 years on. Stepping aboard the Penley Lifeboat, a special treat for children from Penzance Primary in Penzance. They were so moved by the Grenfell fire, they've written notes to the children affected and raised hundreds of pounds on last year's Go Green for Grenfell Day.
Well, it kind of made me a bit upset as well, because losing people and having a fire and stuff is quite upsetting, because I sat up and watched the whole thing on the news and stuff. I did.
Just respect, really. It's respecting that other people have lost their homes and that they've had nowhere to stay.
Yeah. I just think, because if I lost my family, then I would be pretty upset. So I think it would be really kind if we raised some money. So, if we did a cake sale or wear green. That's what we did last year, and we raised £210.
The Penley Lifeboat crew is also supporting Go Green for Grenfell. Over the last 2 years, they've been hosting families who've come on respite holidays organised through Cornwall Hugs Grenfell, taking them out on the lifeboat.
It just seems to be for those few minutes, for 20 minutes, half an hour, they are enjoying themselves. They've forgotten everything that's been going on, and it's just nice to see them smile and have a bit of fun.
Fire crews from Penzance will also be going green on Friday. They've had Grenfell firefighters to visit too, many of whom have been deeply affected by their experiences.
We've taken them surfing, we've taken them barbecues on our fire station and so on, and we've really made them feel what they are, which is very special people.
Cornwall Hugs Grenfell founder Esme Page says after the fire, Cornwall has nurtured what she calls a legacy of love, and that wearing green on Friday is about showing solidarity.
2 years on, the survivors need that more than ever. They're fighting for change, for safe housing, for an independent regulator of social housing, and I feel in coming out and going green, we're saying we're with you.
In the last 2 years, 400 families affected by Grenfell have now spent time in Cornwall and on the Isles of Scilly, and we've met many of them along the way. All made possible by local businesses donating accommodation and experiences. Cornwall may be 300 miles away, but the bonds that have developed from that tragedy are now permanent. Well, Cornwall Hugs Grenfell continues to support families affected by the fire. 50 more people will come to Cornwall this summer for respite holidays. And for some of them, very little has changed. 17 families still remain in temporary accommodation in London 2 years on from the fire.
Kathy Wardle in Newlyn for us this evening. Thank you very much indeed.